Madam Web we've seen a lot of big time superhero failures and flops at the box office or on streaming over the past couple years. But Madam Web is kind of a disaster of its own just because of how cringe it was. The critics didn't even defend it. It's really been a major disaster for them. Sydney Sweeney went on Saturday Night Live, all those viral posts we saw. She kind of took a couple shots at Madam Web, and a lot of people are saying that's what you have to do. Like, if you're an actor, actress that gets caught up in something that's not well received, you can't fight with the fans. You just kind of got to roll with the punches. And it looks like that's exactly what Dakota Johnson is doing as well. I wanted to read her responses that she has, and I'm glad Dean's here to kind of talk about just the Hollywood industry, the entertainment industry in general. I personally think it's a great response, but I want to know what you guys think. It's asked, does it bother you when people write nasty reviews? Nasty meaning they don't like it. Unfortunately, I'm not surprised that this has gone down the way it has. Is there a reason for that? It's so hard to get movies made, and in these big movies that get made, it's even starting to happen with little ones, which is really freaking me out. Decisions are being made by committees, and art does not do well when it's made by committee. Films are made by a filmmaker and a team of artists around them. You can't make art based on numbers and algorithms. My feeling has been for a long time that audiences are extremely smart, and executives have started to believe that they're not. Audiences will always be able to sniff out bullshit. Even if films start to be made with AI, humans aren't going to fucking want to see those. And then she does say at the end, even though I probably won't do anything like this again, but it's a learning experience. It's not nice to be part of something that's being ripped to shreds, but I can't say I don't understand.
So
to me, that is such a perfect response to somebody who's involved in something that can't be fun, right? A very negative response by virtually everyone to this movie. But they're taking shots at the studios now. That's where actors are going to. And I think they should, because the studios are a big reason this stuff's getting fucked up. Absolutely. But as somebody who's been in the industry, what do you think, Dean?
She's 100% right. I mean, I've been saying this for decades. And look, I think she's 34 years old now. It's different to being 22 to being 34. Just your life experience changes. She's the daughter of some very, very well-known Hollywood people who've been around it for a long time and seen that same pernicious, awful stuff coming from executives. And when there's all those people and there's that much money, that sort of decision by committee does happen. It never happens on a Quentin Tarantino film, though. You know, he'll make his film, and that's why you enjoy his films, because there's nobody telling him you can't do that. You can't carve a swastika in his head like that. You can't do. Yeah, he's going to do what he's going to do, and he's going to make it because that's art, and he's going to be true to his vision. And your director, that's who's telling the story. Your director, your editor, you put it together, and that shouldn't be the studio making those decisions. She's 100% right. I think she even made fun of like having to go and promote it, right? It's part of your contract to go promote it. Like, I'm so happy to sit here and talk about Dean Cain, All-American Lawman, because I love what we've done. And I'm happy. Yeah. I'll sit here all day long and talk about it, every little bit about it and why this, that, blah, blah, and I love it. So good on Dakota Johnson for understanding she was in a bomb. It probably wasn't her fault at all. And looking at the big machinations of when you're doing a huge studio movie like that they can screw it up. There's a joke my dad loves to tell. A producer and a director. My dad's a director first and foremost. Producer and director are crawling through the desert. They're dying of thirst. They come up to the top of this dune, and on the top of the dune is a perfect glass of water. The director grabs it, starts to go to drink it. And the producer goes, no, wait, stop. Puts it back down and starts peeing in the glass of water. The director goes, what are you doing? And the producer said, I'm making it better. There you go.
Yeah.